pessoal, como estão? Bem-vindos a mais um vídeo do canal e desta vez vamos jogar o Batman Telltale Series episódio 2, Filhos de Arkham. Bom, para quem não viu o primeiro episódio, eu aconselho a verem para saberem mais ou menos o que vai passar no segundo episódio. Temos o primeiro episódio no canal, deu uma espreitadelazinha para saberem todos os pormenores, embora no começo, eu tenho quase certeza que agora no começo do segundo episódio vai ter um resumo do primeiro episódio, mas é sempre mais completo, ficam a saber mais coisas que no primeiro episódio. Bom, sem mais demoras, vamos começar o segundo episódio. Eu tenho aqui um problema que era este. Eu joguei o primeiro episódio, mas eu troquei de PC, tenho um PC novo e não sei porque o ficheiro aqui do episódio 1 que tinha as nossas decisões gravadas, apaguei-o não sei como. Supostamente devia ficar gravado, não sei o que é que se passou, apaguei, não sei se até foi no jogo que apaguei, eu acho que não, mas não sei. Por isso vamos gerar automaticamente as escolhas que fizemos antigamente e vamos começar a jogar. Bom, aqui o equipamento vamos escolher o amarelo. Não, vamos escolher aqui o amarelo. Vamos lá. Episódio anterior, exatamente. Do Batman.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door.
Nosso amigo
When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Certo. Esta é aquela parte em que ele nos ameaça.
Thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham.
Este é o nosso amigo Harvey,
Gotham's next mayor, and eager to
que
know.
nós estamos a tentar fazer com que ele ganhe a presidência de Gotham. Esta é a Nikki.
Carmine Falcone?
Nikki, acho.
Is the
Carmine
Dent
Falcone.
campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Exatamente.
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Não quer nada com o Falcone. Eu
Don't
fiz
you
isso,
know
não
not
quer
to
nada
corner a
com
wild animal? It's dangerous.
Catwoman. Ficámos encantados com ela. Deliciosa.
Bye, Bat.
This is Selina.
Aqui foi quando nos desmascararam. A Catwoman, que é a Selina, sabe que nós somos o Batman.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Que é quando o Falcone roubou uns químicos deste
The
armazém.
chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty!
Isto é a vez em que... Isto é quando apanhamos o
It's
Falcone.
the Waynes.
Ele diz que os Waynes é que estão por trás de tudo.
Well,
Ou seja, a nossa
the
família.
Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Lá está. Eu não acredito nisto. Mas temos de descobrir o que é que se passou. Lá está, adapta as suas escolhas, a história é uma moldada conforme você joga. É das coisas que eu mais gosto, é esta característica do jogo, mas no primeiro episódio tudo o que escolhemos foi à vida. Foi gerado automaticamente para jogarmos este segundo episódio. Estamos na rua, à chuva.
You don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Os nossos pais. Beco do crime. Olha, voltamos ao beco em que os
I
nossos
thought
pais
I might
morreram.
find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this.
O que é que se
I
passa?
know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Diz-me que isto não é verdade.
All of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
Estamos confusos. O que é que será que se passou mesmo?
They were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not
Pois é.
possible. That kind of money taints you.
Você escondeu os
Kept their
segredos.
secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Claro. Ajuda-me, Alfred. Estou confuso.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Não acredito, meu. Sabia disto tudo.
You knew all that, and you never let on.
You're
Que é que nunca me
behaving like I
contaste,
was
meu?
part of the conspiracy. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out.
É, obrigado, Alfred, por não ser deixado
Everything I
sozinho.
did, everything I've ever done was out of love for you.
Obrigado.
I hope you can forgive me.
Claro, por amor de Deus. Não, meu.
How
Somos uma
could I
família,
hold
meu.
this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Claro.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
Tu és tudo que eu tenho, Alfred. És um gajo fixe.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big.
Claro.
Yet, there it was.
E inimigos. Sei lá o que é que eu digo aqui.
If my
Inimigos.
father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a
Claro.
fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
Pois, então isto aqui não foi um
I
assalto.
can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Isto com a certeza que não foi um assalto.
Maybe
Isto
there was
aqui
some
foi alguém,
detail
foi um
I
assassinato.
overlooked.
Agora temos de descobrir o que é que se passa aqui. Estou a olhar para aqui então.
I want him standing here
Ladrão.
now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Porquê? Claro,
I
meu.
only want to ask him one question.
Porquê?
Why? My
Why?
parents could have given him anything. Why would he
Queremos saber o
just
que é que se passou.
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Olha, estamos nós a chegar, a passar.
He just wanted to protect
O
us.
Beck.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
Eu consigo vê-lo como criminoso.
Can't picture him as a criminal, not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Cinema. Cinema, como é que ele estava,
Saw
como
it
é que ele era?
countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
Ei, brutal. Nós também gostava mesmo de nós. Para fazer
He was
isto.
always so good to me.
Pois.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Pois é. Mas já foi há tanto tempo.
Maybe. But do I really want to know?
Não é fácil lembrar-se do passado, não é? Então, onde é que se dá em frente?
Stay back!
Estamos a reviver tudo, pessoal. Isto deve ser complicado para o Bruce.
He told me you had it coming. You don't have to do this.
Bolas, tanto tiro.
No, Falcone. He's making a mistake.
O Falcone está a cometer do erro, se calhar nós... Fizemos nada. Ai, também a mãe assim, sem mais nem menos. Isto nunca pode ter sido um assalto. Pois é. Estava-me a interrogar porque é que porque é que ele também não nos matou. Foi porque a polícia chegou entretanto.
Are you all right?
Só não estávamos cá também.
Wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated.
Lá está.
And Carmine Falcone knows why.
E vamos nós ter com o Falcone. Bem, vamos à polícia. Vamos à polícia. Estamos com o Harvey, nosso amigo, vendente.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Eu agradeço.
Look, I get that, Art, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier.
Harvey, tu estás a
Last
ajudar,
time we
meu.
brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay.
Tu estás a ajudar a
At
Harvey
least
ser
tell me what
presidente.
this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I
E é
should
você
at
não
least know
saber,
what I'm
meu.
getting
Porque eu estou-te a
myself
proteger,
into.
meu. Estou-te a
Trust
proteger,
me,
meu.
you don't want to know.
No, I do. That's why I'm asking. I don't ask questions I don't want to know the answers to.
I'm sorry, Harvey. It's better this way.
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent,
Calma.
Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Está ele.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Tenente da
Ordinarily,
polícia.
we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but that must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
One hand
Temos ajudar.
washes the other, Lieutenant.
Is that how it works?
Of course. Otherwise, everyone has dirty hands.
What he means is, we'll repay the favor in kind.
I'm gonna call you on that.
O que é que se passa, meu? Estamos a prometer favores,
Job
meu.
bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks,
Obrigado,
Sergeant.
meu. Obrigado.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Mas não é um
Whoever he
exemplo,
is
meu.
behind the mask. Batman's a hero to me.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
Claro, meu.
All right,
Sabem vocês que sou eu,
Falcone's
Batman.
inside. Say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Está ele. Tem sorte de não ter limpado o cepo. Não ter limpado o sarampo. Ou limpo o sarampo.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
Ah, pois.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
Vamos conversar, vamos direto ao
We need
assunto.
to talk, Falcone.
Claro.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you.
Coisa a ti, né? Que é meu.
You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Vamos
Did
ser
you have
calminhos.
something to do with his death?
So that's what this is really about, huh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
Eu queria ir mansinho, mas aquilo foi
They
direto.
were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a
sou
whole
como você,
closet
meu.
full of birthday presents I was
Eu sou
never
como
able
tu,
to give
meu.
you.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
É
If
nada.
you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Queres levar com a seringa? Espeta com a seringa na cabeça. Meu. Preciso aliviar-lhe a dor. Ele está a sofrer também porque queremos que ele nos conte mais alguma coisa.
"40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story.
Pois,
How
não
much
sabe,
of
nós
your
queremos saber.
parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak.
Claro, meu.
Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. I think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you.
Não faz a minha mãe, meu.
Don't you dare talk about my mother.
Desembucha,
Why
mas é o
not,
que
kid?
tu que sabes,
I got
meu.
nothing but good things to say about her. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
But you really
foi
think
logo
I
direto.
hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
Nosso pai, quando morreu, disse:
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Ui, ui, ui.
They're waiting for you in hell!
O que está a passar, meu? O
Montoya! Put the weapon
que está a
down!
passar,
The
meu?
bastard had to die.
Sim, de repente.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor!
Assim, de repente.
Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Oh, mano, agora é que ele nos ia contar, meu. Que grande azar. o nosso pai, quando foi assassinado, as últimas palavras do nosso pai foi que, para dizer ao Falcone que ele estava errado. O Falcone agora está a dizer que não foi ele que encomendou. É muito esquisito.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were this close!
Isn't it obvious? She wanted to shut Falcone up for good.
I mean, this whole damn force is riddled with corruption. Someone must have got to her, Jim.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? So we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and we're investigating. The usual.
Harvey's right. We need to control this story or someone else will.
Claro.
Then we need the whole story, not just part of it.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a
Agora
little
vão cair em
while.
cima de nós.
Still need answers.
Tell me.
Será que esta nos vai contar alguma coisa?
I have to know why she did this.
Bem, é a nossa vez agora de ver se conseguimos tirar alguma coisa da boca dela.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Vamos lá ver se conseguimos descobrir alguma coisa. Vamos aqui à boca, à pele. Pois a pele estava assim esquisita.
Still visible beneath her skin.
Bem parecia ao pai quando a vi por acaso. Foi a
Fresh
coisa.
injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
Pois foi alguém que
Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
foi alguém que
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
foi alguém que a drogou.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne?
Pois,
What's going on?
pois
Oh,
ela
but I got this
estava
awful
drogada.
feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
Pois,
I-
nós estávamos a
It
pensar
would
também.
explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain,
There's an injection site on your neck.
Quando exatamente.
then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that.
Basta.
I had to, no matter what.
Você
The
viu alguém?
reasons why I should
Já se
have.
viu alguém?
They were a million miles
Claro
away.
que não viu ninguém.
Did you see a
Pergunta estúpida,
face?
não
Did
é?
you ID a suspect?
I
Diz que é
don't
estúpida
think
essa
so.
pergunta.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Sim, encontrei marcas de agulha, já pode
She was
ser.
drugged. A fresh
Exatamente,
injection
pode
site on
desculpá-la,
her neck.
coitado.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
Claro, é que por aqui
That's not
temos
much
que
to
ir.
go on.
Now, if you're bringing
Mas
forensics
é a
in,
coisa
let's
que
get Bruce
sabemos.
out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Olha, Nicky Vel.
What are you doing?
Foi a quem no primeiro episódio
My
entregámos as
friends
provas
in the
para prender o
GCPD
Falcone.
have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
Estou com pressa,
I'm
meu.
sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Always digging for a story, huh?
So
Claro.
it's true?
I didn't
Vamos
say
enrolar, vamos enrolar.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story.
Lá está.
Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I
Não
can
vamos
tell by
dizer,
the way
meu.
you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me
Nada
something to
feito,
run
Nicky.
with.
Não te vou contar, meu. Já te dei os files.
Now, if you'll excuse me,
Já te
You
dei os
should talk to me,
files.
Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
O que é que se está a passar com as legendas? O que é que se está a passar com as legendas, pessoal? Fico com legendas em inglês de repente. Ou sem legendas, vamos ver se já está tudo ok.
either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the
Então.
monitor.
Vamos lá, inicialmente temos material para descobrir tudo.
Agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
Exatamente,
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with
exatamente, é isso que eu ia dizer.
Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker?
Deve ter sido o
His
presidente.
sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I
Exatamente.
hope he told you something before he was killed.
Não, ele ia contar.
What did you learn from him?
Let's
Deixar
just
a
focus on
prova.
the task at hand.
Não disse nada.
Fair enough, Master Bruce.
Vamos andar com
But if you
isto,
learned
porque
something
ele não
about
disse nada
your
de
parents'
jeito.
murder, I deserve to know.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
O que eu tenho que fazer agora aqui? Mostras das docas. Mostras das
The
docas, vamos
dogs were
ver.
doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Agora a vez da Montoya.
Drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Faz com que as pessoas saiam de si.
Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
Pois isso queria ir ao caos. Se
This
eles
drug
começam a
can
espalhar
exploit
isto.
anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Isso
Your
mesmo.
drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Vamos ver, seleção do ano para procurar o sinal do Oswald. Vamos já ao primeiro da frente. O que é? Ah.
Find her now! Send a strong message.
Outro drone para a busca, então lá. É para o outro lado. Pá, isto com a mão esquerda não é assim tão fácil mexer com isto. Já está. Agora falta este. Isto aqui ouve-se um barulho, não é? Agora se eu estiver mais perto. É aqui. Ui, achamos. What Skyline?
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
O Oz está por trás disto tudo. Impressionante. Bom. Pessoal. Está doidos. De doidos. Estamos a tentar saber quem é que está por trás agora da morte do Falcone, porque alguém matou o Falcone, porque não queria que ele falasse a verdade sobre o assassinato dos nossos pais. Falcone, pelos vistos, amigo dos nossos pais. E é isso. Pessoal, isto está de loucos. Espero que tenham gostado deste episódio. Se gostaram, continuem a acompanhar os próximos episódios. E é isso, pessoal. Abraço, fiquem bem e